Long before systems of martial arts or refined combat were named, certain methods existed that defied categorization. These were not designed as sports, nor were they handed down as honor traditions. They were constructed for a single purpose: survival at all costs, and more than that, domination of both self and others. The training was brutal. It began where endurance ended, pushing warriors' bodies past the point of exhaustion, far beyond what would break most people. Muscles would seize, lungs would burn, vision might blur, but the training did not stop. The mind, too, was a battleground. Fear wasn't managed by breathing exercises or ignored with mantras. Instead, fear was confronted, dissected, and ultimately weaponized. Pain was not something to be numbed or avoided, but to be courted as a teacher. Few completed the training, and those who did were changed, visibly and fundamentally. Commanders and witnesses reported these warriors seemed calmer under fire, responding to chaos with an eerie composure. In the hurl of violence, they moved with alarming swiftness, acting decisively in a critical moment when hesitation meant death. Where ordinary fighters broke under pressure, these individuals held steady, sometimes to a degree that unnerved their own allies. But the cost of such transformation was heavy. Some trainees never recovered, their minds or bodies shattered by the process. Others survived, but became unpredictable, their judgment altered, empathy blunted. A rare few transcended the boundaries of control altogether, acting according to their own rules, beyond the reach of even their creators. With time, the achievements of these warriors prompted more concern than admiration among rulers and generals. For if fighters could be made nearly unbreakable, what if they chose not to obey? The power to create such people began to seem a greater threat than the enemies it was meant to defeat. Thus, the methods were hidden. Records were expunged or locked away, discussion discouraged or made criminal. In some lands, the very teaching of these systems was punishable by exile or death. The forbidden knowledge did not vanish instantly. Small groups whispered names of lost techniques, passing fragments to those they trusted. Over years, these pieces grew more obscure and disconnected, like a shattered mosaic scattered throughout the ages. The comprehensive system decayed until only isolated rituals, unusual exercises, and extreme forms of conditioning remained, curious artifacts whose origins and purpose were largely forgotten. No complete manual exists today. No reliable lineage can trace its training unbroken from teacher to student. What is left are echoes, a cryptic exercise here, a mysterious meditation there, a weapon form used by no one else. Historians wonder about these remnants, debating whether the lost training was truly as dangerous as feared or simply too powerful to exist outside shadow.